Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is April 25th, 2025. And yeah, first off, we're taking another look at our GeoGuessr World Cup, our World Championship shirts for later this year. Um, yeah, anyway, just a real quick look at that. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into our daily challenge today. We are currently sitting at 479 days in our streak. We will hit 480 today. Less after today, it will be less than 3 weeks for us to hit the 500 mark. Yesterday, Severe hit 500. Upside Down is going to be hitting 500 here in a couple days. I'll hit 500 in less than 3 weeks. And once we get done with the day, and yeah, so we are going to go ahead and jump into this. I just noticed we have gotten slightly better every day this week, so hopefully, maybe that means we can get gold today. I don't know. We'll see. But well, we'll see. Anyway, as always, there are going to be 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. I also noticed that it's unlikely for us to get gold, considering uh, even people moving weren't getting gold. But yeah, anyway, we're going to jump into this. We have some dashed marks. Can't really tell if those are Swedish dash marks or not. Can't really tell there either. That does not really look like a Swedish pole from this angle, but it could be. I'm trying to think what it's a cemetery. That's cool. There are short dashes. I don't know if Sweden has the same. I really want to take a look and see if Sweden has the same bus stop signs. Because this looks like it could be Baltic, but I'm not sure. Potentially Estonia with the lines, but they are pretty short. So my only thought, because that looks like it's a square pole. I could be wrong there, though. It just looks square from this angle. No white flower meta. Listen, I should just go Sweden. Is it possible that it's like Gotland? It's not. It's not Holland because it's not Red Road. Maybe I just go. I don't know. Just like it really doesn't have that Swedish vibe to it, and that pole is throwing me off. I know that Estonia can have dashed lines as well, but I'm not like sold on Estonia either. Although the bus stop may be more Estonian than it was an island. So Gotland was actually a good call because it was an island and Estonia. Okay. Um. Now I don't know. I really am interested in seeing. Let's just take a look at this. Yeah, so that. Also, let me take a look at this thing here. Was this? Oh, this was not even square. It was okay. There was another thing here. If I'd realized that, well, there's actually, yeah, okay, yeah. No. If I'd realized that, then because I don't ever see. Yeah, it's just like from that angle, that other thing was looking kind of like a. Um, I am just curious. Just curious. Let's try and find us a somewhat rural bus stop. Where's the bus stop at? Yeah, that does not. Let's go look for a different. Why are you doing this to me? Oh my god. I don't understand why. I literally get one shot at using Google Maps. To like, anyway, that particular thing did not look like a. Like I said, the bus stop looked definitely more Baltic than the one particular bus stop I could see. I can't really, for some reason, like every single day it's like I get one shot at looking at Google Maps for like all of 5 seconds, and then it it stops working. All right, what do we have here? We've got these metal poles. We've got this big thing here, trash can, all of which points towards the Balkan areas. So you get those poles or poles similar to that. Again, like I do not know the exact poles for these, but you get these, metal poles in a couple of places. Generally, you can get those in, like, say, Turkey, Bulgaria, Serbia, um, maybe Israel. I think Israel may not be four square ones. I'm not sure. I can't think offhand. But Israel also has generally like little spiky little things and yellow sign on it, I believe. This is June 4. Not that really makes a difference. These style trash cans, you do see a lot in the Balkans. I wish I could see one bit of language. 2024 coverage. Well, that is good to know. That is good to know. Because that would, if it ends up being Bulgaria, that would explain why it's not the winter coverage, because it is the newer coverage. But would I. Buildings seem less Turkish to me because they are mostly brick, it looks like. Um, um, Apologize if my AC unit is loud. Let me turn that off real quick. I don't know how it would sound with the thing on it. I'm thinking this is either going to be Serbia or Bulgaria. Um, so if we guess here, that kind of covers both areas. It ended up being Bulgaria. It was unfortunately as far away in Bulgaria as possible. Like I don't think there's maybe up there would have been a little bit further. But so unfortunately, not a great score. And after 2 rounds, I'm 100% out of contention for the gold medal already. Um, Interesting. All right, so we have what looks like it could be Mexico offhand. We got cacti, we got double lines there. Pole may not make sense for that, but I don't know what else it would be. A wall of cacti. That is interesting. I don't know that I would want to. Is that a octagonal pole? Looks round, but could be octagonal. Again, I'm not sure what else it would be. Certainly wouldn't be U.S. Got yellow and blue. Is this Ukraine? Um, yeah, I guess this has to just be Mexico. I don't know where else it would be. Um, oh my lord, that ended up being Colombia. Okay, so there is a very dry, deserty area up here in Colombia that looks almost like identical to Mexico. Um, so these are probably not. Yeah, these are round holes, not. Um, oh yeah, and like it's very annoying because there's no. If you notice, there's no short antenna. It's one of the few areas in Colombia that doesn't have the short antenna. Um, the coverage, I believe, is newer. I think it's 2024 coverage, I believe. Can't see. Yeah, 2024 coverage. Yeah. Man, that is that is something. Like I said, it looks just like Mexico. There's very few ways to tell the difference. Even the older coverage here, there's no short antenna. Um, for some reason, like this particular area just never got like a short antenna. Like they do it specifically to screw me over. I'm sure. Like I said, there are a couple ways to tell, but you have to be in the exact right spots. Um, and I'm not even seeing those spots yet. Funny enough, my Google Maps started working again. And I wasn't looking for that bus stop. I'm sure if I actually back into the maps, it would like did the X here and started looking through the map, it would decide to die again. Oh yeah. Um. So like if you see the yellow plates, then you can actually do that. The other thing is like I'm looking for signs like um maybe no, there's no sign here. Like it's not quite, I guess. Um, I believe like the what you call it um mile marker or kilometer marker signs would help. You will see that even like this sign here has like the cross piece, so you can use the um, Colombian cross for that. Um, So yeah, like you can use the Colombian cross. You can also use, again, like I said, I can't find a curve enough. I don't even know if this is a paved road now. Okay. Yeah, no signs on that. Yeah, it's like it's mostly like gonna be is there a curve sign here? Nope. Okay. Yeah, so here's the um the short antenna here. But for some reason, like I said, they um 90% of the coverage in this area doesn't have a short antenna. Um I guess they've just re-gone over it enough times that, but anyway, yeah, like I said, couldn't end up finding what I was looking for. Um but with Mexico, the arrow signs have a bigger head than the than the like other other countries. So yeah, that definitely hurts. All right, so we have shitty coverage here. Looks like Africa. I don't know. Like the roof style looks like somewhere over in like Benin City area. Um, but I think this is newer coverage, so I don't know that it would be here. Because I thought the newer coverage was all north, although it's not. This isn't going to be the super dry coverage. Um, I know they did map some over on this side, but that is 2025 coverage. Yeah, I don't think this is like super northern. This could be somewhere near Enugu, even maybe. Like I don't know. The roof styles definitely look like the roof styles you'd see over in this area, like Enugu, maybe Benin City, Abuja, perhaps. Um, but it was Wukari. So, yeah, definitely some of the eastern newer coverage. Interesting. So it was not Enugu or Benin City, but or Abuja, but it was somewhat close. Unfortunately, even though that's 4K, it's still now right off the bat. This here appears to be Kyrgyzstan. We do have the white lines. We have the Cyrillic. We have what looks like red on the thing, although that might be part of the vehicle. Yeah, yeah, so that's red on the plate. And then we also have these things here. Now, not sure on this one. This doesn't look like the capital, but maybe it is. That could be the capital. Just not seeing any mountains around, unless that's mountains up there. But that would really make a lot of sense. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard um, because of the time of year, I guess maybe, and the time of day that it was done. Now, however, I don't know if you'd see these cabs outside of Bishkek. I honestly don't know. I may go Bishkek just because of that cab. It was Bishkek. Okay. Ayugrand. Yeah, I don't know if let's see if this works. Let's see. No, it's not showing up. So Osh, okay. Would you have cabs in like Osh? Obviously, this is the RE coverage there, because why not? Fuck. I wish there was. Here, you know what? If I see more dates, maybe. Here, okay, that's Google Street View. Um, really seeing a lot of cabs anyway. What does the cab actually say on it? Can't really tell. Maybe there's two different companies, because this is a yellow one, and this is not. I could be wrong on the cabs. Not sure. Anyway, yeah, like I said, there's only three places that really could have the coverage. Really, well, you got Bishkek, you've got Jalalabad, Osh, and then the coverage around here. Every once in a while, you get like some rural stuff down here, but so let's see what we've got here. 17K. Ugh. Even without that, that's still rough. Although if we 5K'd this, it would have been a gold medal, I think. Yeah, if we had actually 5K'd that one, it'd be gold medal, but barely. No, it couldn't have been because we missed 3,000 points here. 5,000 points here. Yeah, okay, because we actually got points here. Yeah, so it wouldn't have been gold medal. That makes sense now. Okay, I was counting this as 0 points because we were so far away, but yeah, yeah. So we would not. We would win just under. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. However, the main thing is that we did continue our streak. We're now 480 on the streak. We will hit 500 in under 2 weeks. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all have a good day and be safe.